Hello there, everybody. This is Caller. I'm with Rise, and this is not Stork versus C. That's Game 3 of the series. This is Jaehoon versus Jangbi. Now, despite the fact that their names are quite similar, and they both play Protoss, they're two completely different players. Jaehoon is a relatively anonymous player from MBC Hero, and Jangbi is a star, of course, still kind of the new King of Silver, almost. I guess he and Fantasy are the new Kings of Silver. But anyway, he's a star Protoss player from Samsung regardless. Of course, he has made it to a couple of second-place finishes, including a very spectacular one in the recent GOM TV finals. But in reality, I really think he is much, much better than this guy, who's actually pretty interesting with his stats, Rise. We just looked up Jaehoon's stats. What were they again? What is it about his stats are interesting?
He consistently sucks.
That's right.
He's got like a 35 win percentage against all of the races, and so that's just fantastic if you're looking to be consistent. But unfortunately, he's not consistently good across all the races. But at least his coaches can kind of rely on him no matter what matchup they throw him in.
That's right.
He's going to do pretty bad most likely, but maybe he'll pull in one out of 3 games he'll pull out a win. So if they're behind completely and they just have no hope, all right, let's throw Jaehoon in. And it looks like that's what they're doing right now because they're putting him up against Jangbi. And Jangbi, I mean, just a monstrous Protoss player. King of Silver or not, he's certainly one of the best out there. And obviously you have to be pretty good to get silver in the first place. And it sucks for him that he hasn't won a gold yet. But in honesty, I think that Jangbi will get there one of these days. One of the things I love about Jangbi is before the match, he always looks exactly the same, no matter what the venue. It can be against Jaehoon, it can be against Jae-dong. It does not matter. He always looks exactly like that. He's always relaxed. He's ready to go. He's never twitching like the cyborg that is known as Flash. He always is just always ready to go, always calm, cool, collected, and certainly he's a lot of fun to watch. So we'll have to see what happens here. These two are playing on Neo Medusa, so this isn't going to really go. It's not going to really benefit either player either way, except for the fact that it'll benefit Jangbi just because he's good, and Jaehoon's not quite so good. So
because it's StarCraft.
Pretty much. So Jangbi's probably in a good position right off the bat, and I mean, he is the green toss. So Jaehoon, orange toss, looking at him right there in the 9 o'clock position, and Jangbi, the green toss, in the 6 o'clock position.
All right, looks like both players are probably going to scout each other first here, both scouting after Gateway. You know, Jangbi, really, you know, you kind of feel bad for him because he always kind of gets close and then someone just beats him. I guess just he's got what it takes. That girl's hot, by the way. He's got what it takes, but, you know, he just hasn't had the luck, I guess, up to date to be able to do anything about it. So we're seeing slight divergences here. We got Jangbi going for tech faster by going for gas right after Gateway. And meanwhile, we're seeing a second pylon out there for Jaehoon. MBC Hero, man, we don't cast a lot of their games, and frankly, I'm just looking at their roster. It's because they really don't have a lot of exciting players. You know, they have Light, and they have C, and then they have nobody else. Like, their whole team is just, unfortunately, just not very exciting to us. There's Hyun, Saint, Pusan, Shark, Jaehoon, 910. Iron, Han, and Peace are the only ones with an ELO score, which means the other ones haven't even played, and those are, of course, not really household names. So we'll see if they have much to say here against Samsung. Now, Light is a pretty good player. C is a very good player at times, usually at times when he's not alone, because he's afraid of the dark and he needs his teammates to actually cuddle with. Otherwise, he just loses because he can't win in anything other than Pro Leagues. Is my point. But anyway, we've gotten 2 Zealots out now for Jaehoon total. One of them going into C's base. I mean, going not to see his base, into Jangbi's base, and we'll see if he can do any damage here with a temporary Zealot advantage.
Well, I gotta say, we're apparently watching different videos because as you were talking about gateways, I was watching them just start their splits off. But either way, I think I've kind of caught up to the general position, so we'll give this a try. It doesn't matter.
You're not on the Navaki. All right, let's do that again. No, let's start. Well, yeah, let's start.
No, keep going, keep going, keep going. No, keep going, keep going.
Fine, fine.
I don't do second.
Are you on the Navaki? You're not on the Navaki, are you?
No, I'm on John 740.
You're on the other one. That would make sense. All right.
He just took out a probe.
All right.
Did you see that?
Yeah, no, because, all right. We're going to keep going, even though we're not commentating the same video. All right. No wonder you were given the colors so damn late. Do you see the core just spinning? All right,
Yes.
anyway. All right, well, I guess Rise is able to figure it out. We got one core. Oh, the probe from Jangbi just dies right now. I'm going to do the commentating because it's my video, damn it. And we've got two cute girls, both wearing yellow. You just missed that, Rise. And we got 3 gateways now for Jaehoon. I actually paused this video in the middle too, so this is gonna be a really bad commentary. But this is what you get. This is what you get, Jaehoon. You don't get a real commentary. Instead, you get Rise and Cholera trying to commentate out of sync. 4 gateways up for Jaehoon. Holy crap! What is he doing? He's going all in here, and he's only got 1 probe, 2 probes on gas. So basically, he's gonna go for an all-in 4 gateway rush. Once he gets range, he's going to have a window of opportunity to catch Jangbi off guard. And Rise, are you able to commentate now?
Yeah, I'm perfectly synced up. He's got the 4 units at the outside of his base. Look at that. It looks like he's actually sneaking a probe through. He's going to get a scout in on Jangbi's base now. Jangbi looks like he was actually considering putting a Nexus in the back end, but instead he's going to have to turn around and head the other direction because he saw that scout going in. He's going to take care of that with a couple of goons. And so really, unfortunately for Jaehoon, he's not going to actually get any information out of this.
Girls.
But he is. There are the cute girls once again.
Oh, good. You're not missing those.
Boobs. Wow. And he's actually going to be in a pretty good position, though, because I don't think Jangbi's actually scouted what's going on in his base recently. So, although, yeah, he's trying to send a scouting probe out right now, but, I mean, Jaehoon playing very smart, not letting that probe find out what's going on. The only thing that he could have possibly let up on is the fact of how many goons he showed, but he didn't show all that many. And right now, I'll be honest, they're actually pretty even, and Jangbi is in a pretty good position here because I'm looking at the count of units, and it looks like Jangbi is equal, if not ahead, but that will not be for long. So Jangbi is definitely going to have to do some work in order to stay in this.
Yeah, I think I'm about 5 seconds ahead of you. But anyway, now we're seeing the units go right into the natural expansion. Jangbi retreating, seeing the robotics facility. Now they're in the natural choke point, engaging. Jangbi could be in trouble, but he does have a smart. He definitely had the right idea going into this arc position. However, he is falling back upon his gateways, and he absolutely has many fewer troops. Wow, I guess we were watching the reinforcements coming in slowly, but Jangbi getting torn apart. Oh, he went for observatory first. Ouch. And this is the problem with not scouting. Not that he didn't try. Certainly he tried to by sending a probe out. There is a shot of Jaehoon looking like a man, looking like you know, he's like just pissed off. He's like, man, I'm going to win this one. It's time for me to get my 36% on. Basically, he's like, I need 1 win to keep 36%, man. You're going to be this guy who gives me 36% win rate against Protoss. Also, it looks like Jangbi is just quite, it looks like he's gasping for air here. He doesn't even want a GG at this point. Oh, look at him. We didn't even see the GG. We just looked at his face. Yeah, we just looked. Yeah,
no.
he GG'd. Well,
I guess they assumed that it was over, and they're just like, Jangbi's out.
Out for the count. Oh. Well, anyway, I hope you guys managed to watch this commentary without being too confused. I think I'm going to pause a brief moment in the middle to reflect at the time when I paused and was about to restart this commentary. But anyway, we're going to be moving on to a synced-up commentary with some real players. Next game, it's going to be C versus Stork. So stay tuned.
Awesome.